YouTubers. Yeah, I just want to show some of these record finds that I've acquired over the last few days. A lot of these are from the 1930s. A lot of Al Bowley stuff I've got here. Tommy Dorsey. And I was fortunate enough to pick these up for quite cheap money actually. I've probably got about 20 here. Probably picked them up for about £5. What's that? Probably about $6.50, $7. But first of all, incorrect cover, but it's nice to know that the guy that I got this from is or was a record collector. And a lot of these, I've put these in these sleeves obviously to protect them, but nearly all of my records on 78 that I own are in mint or near mint condition. So when it comes to transferring the records to the videos that I upload, they sound super clean. I had a comment from a guy, all my 78s, who suspected that I use filters on my my recordings. I don't use any filters at all. As I explained, what I do is I set the counterweight on the stylus at 1.75 grams to 2 grams, and you get less of a surface noise when you do that. Also, through the mixer, I do the mid-range at 75%, and I do the treble at round about 60-65%. So I basically turn a bit of the treble down, a bit of the mid-range, and it takes any surface noise that you do get on these, tends to be eliminated. You're not going to take all the light clicks and pops or any of the surface noise from these unless you use a filter, but that's something I don't do. I don't really have the software. The program that I use to edit these down, because what I do is I record the audio and I record the video in real time, but the audio obviously is separated from the video, so I then merge the two together, and I use a program called Sonic Stage Mastering, which is quite an old mastering suite, but it's good for these 78s, and so I don't use any filters at all, and as you can see, these are super clean. So I tend to avoid records unless they're ultra rare that have scuffs. Not so much scuffs, more the clicks and the scratches, like bad condition ones. I don't really buy. I like my audio to be super clean. I'll put that one in its case. But yeah, this one here is a Tommy Dorsey. I don't know whether you can see that. Let's take it out of the sleeve. Tommy Dorsey, It's Always You. And that is on Victor 20-1530, and obviously -A, the A side. On the B side is In the Blue of Evening. So yeah, vocal refrain, Frank Sinatra. I was able to pick that up for £5. Super clean condition. I like to have my records in super clean condition. The second one that I've got is a Ray Noble. This is something I featured on that I put up on Facebook because I was curious to know what this. See the glare on it. You see the label, the sticker on the label, and it was explained to me what that was about. So I mean, self-explanatory really. So I've got Ray Noble and his orchestra featuring Al Bowley, Easy to Love. That's on the Victor 25422. So again, a really nice copy of that. And on the B side is I've Got You Under My Skin. So nice copy there. I'll put these back in the sleeves later. Again, in the same box was another Al Bowley, and I quite like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's got something that was done from the dispatch department back in 1939, and indeed I'm sure this is a 1939 record. Super clean copy, Al Bowley. Just show you the label. There you go, super clean, you see, right? And that is that's the B side. Isle of Capri, Al Bowley. At the piano is Monia Litter. That's on the F5188. On the B side, got to be careful with this table. Sometimes I clonk them. And on the B side is Judy. Yeah, clean A's, super clean. So as I say, probably about 98% of my 78 collection, and I've probably got about 4,000 plus that I've collected over the last 12 to 14 months. Are in super condition. I like things to be absolutely mint or near mint. This is another Al Bowley, Fancy Al Meeting. I have to show that at an angle. And on the B side is can't see. Lover Come Back to Me. So yeah, I try not to touch the plain surface. When I do get these, I do put them through a cleaner, just to get any fingerprints that happens to be on the records. Also, I've got a copy again, Ray Noble featuring Al Bowley. I'm not sure if that's the original cover for it. Let me know in the comments if it is. That's the B-side, right. Blue Danube, Ray Noble and his orchestra. So, Blue Danube. You see that? I'm looking at the camera and the image is reversed, but obviously when I then dump the video onto the desktop, it flips back to the right image. So yeah, I Love You Truly, Ray Noble featuring Al Bowley. Super clean copy as well. That's on the Victor 24806. So that was nice to find. Yeah, it's got another Al Bowley. There's another Al Bowley. I've written on this cover because the original cover is inside, but I think it's just a plain. Yeah, it's just a plain brown cover. So Al Bowley, Nobody's Sweetheart. But this is Roy Fox and his band featuring Al Bowley. And would you believe I found that in a junk shop? Class that is near mint. On the B side is Guilty. Yeah, that was in a junk shop amongst a load of books. And to be honest with you, When I saw it, I thought I'll get it because it looks really, really nice condition. Roy Fox and his band, I thought, yeah, I'll have that. It's only when I got home I realised it was actually Al Bowley on the vocals. That was from 1932. And then I picked up a bunch of Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots test presses. This one's from 1936, and yeah, and on the B side, obviously, it's just it's a one-sided test press. So, 15th of the 7th, 1936 is on the label. These I will eventually put up on YouTube. Another one, but this is from 1941, again Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots. Now, to be honest with you, I've not, up until now, I've not had anything from this guy. I normally collect big band stuff, but since this was, these are in really nice condition. Test presses from the 30s and 40s. I've got a couple there. It's from 1936. But yeah, this is Santiago, Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots. And that's from 1941. I forgot to mention actually the title of this one from 1936. Bill Street Blues. I probably showed you the label. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's from 1936. This is probably from the same guy. But again, Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots. Test press. It's got a lovely cover on it. Shame it's got 60p written on it. But I thought that was, not seen one of them before. Yeah, so that's, show you the label there. That is Crashing Through. So yeah, that's from 1930. That's from 1939. That one. And again, it's a one-sided test press. I was wondering why I got a scarf on. I've just got back in. I've taken everything off, like my jacket and all that, but I've left this thing on. Again, we've got another Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots. This one's called Alike as Two Peas. And again, it's really nice condition. One-sided test press. So yeah, Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots are new to me. I've not heard Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots. And to be honest, I've only been collecting for like 2 years now. I came across a whole bunch of 78s. So you can't see my face, but I just wanted to show you these. I couldn't get the angle. So yeah, Joe Daniels and his Hot Shots. Another one, Cow Boogie. I played all these, and although they're not big band stuff, it's good stuff. I like this. I've not been able to find a couple of these. I've not been able to find on Discogs listed anywhere. I've not managed to find them listed anywhere. That's from 1944. I've written on the cover. So the last one, in a little Spanish town, I managed to find this on the internet. This is from 1946. Initially, when I started collecting a couple of years ago, I was only collecting 1939 to 1945, and then it spiraled out of control. So I started collecting stuff from the early 30s. I think the first 78 that I managed to get hold of was from 1930. So you see how clean they are. That's from 1936. So I think there's only 2 in my collection that's from after World War II. And that's the main reason why I was collecting collecting records, because I like the war period for its history, the morale that was kept up during that time, music that was still being recorded in the US and also the UK. And obviously, if you're a collector of this sort of thing, then obviously you'll know Al Bowlly passed away in 1941 due to a parachute mine. So, and because I went to see the actual spot of where this happened, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to see if I could find an Al Bowlly 78, and there was one, the first one that I came across on eBay, and it was a signed copy, and I can't remember what the copy was, but I put in a bid for it, and I went to £100, and then I got outbid, and then I put 120, and I got outbid, so I put 150, thinking surely nobody's going to go higher than that. And for 4 days it stayed. I was the winning bidder, and then right at the last second somebody outbid me 200 quid. Well, I wasn't happy, but anyway, I will come across another one. I know somebody that's got a few signed Al Bowlly 78s, and he is willing to sell me one. It's on the Decca label. I can't remember. I think it's Isla Capri. That does ring a bell. I'll have to phone the guy and find out. But it's signed on the label. It's on the Decca label. So when I do get that, I will show you. I'm going to end the video here and upload another video when I get some more finds. I will go through my collection. I won't go through all 4,000 of them, but I will pick out the top ones that I do have that I will be uploading. There's a few rare ones that again I've not been able to find anywhere on the internet, and these are test presses, some Tommy Dorsey test presses as well. So thanks for watching. I'm going to say the same old thing that everybody says. Please like, subscribe. If you come across this video and you're into 78 RPM records, I hope this inspires you, because there are some bargains out there. They're not all on eBay and Discogs, but there are some charity shops, some junk shops around London. If you live in London, if you're from the UK, do check out your local charity shops, because you will come across these, and they're not going for very much money. Okay, so yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.